I'm all good.
And there we go. All right. We can do a quick rundown real quick. Let's see.
Unthal.
Nerf alert. We got a deck spotlight. I'm glad you've been playing that deck too, so then you can give some insights on that too. We talk about our league, joining it or whatever. Got some comments. The prettiest lizard, welcome to the stream, my man. We're just getting things set up here. Ready to kick off episode number 61. Let's see here. Yo, what's up? Looks like Ethan. I'm not sure. About the Evo or the Hero, possibly Mega Minion. We actually probably should. We might talk about it a little bit. Caleb, have you seen the picture yet?
I've not seen the picture yet.
Okay, I will send it to you real quick. Yeah, we'll add that in. It won't be like a whole segment because there's not a whole lot to talk about because we could be wrong, but we'll give our ideas probably of what a Hero Mega Minion could be, but and honestly, I'm not sure where they're getting Mega Minion at. Someone's saying it's Executioner. Can I rate your deck? Okay, Caleb, I'm getting ready to send it to you on Discord right now. Oh, not that. There it is. It's in your DM right now. That's what Supercell sent. And the caption says, "Born in the Shadows." So.
It's Mega Knight.
Don't say that. Okay, yeah, they're saying the mask matches the Mega Minion's face. So I would not mind seeing Mega Minion. That'd be so cool. All right, guys, we're about to get ready to start this thing.
That's part of the mask?
That's what people are saying. That here, hang on. I can go back to. Let me send you this picture here. Let me go to their post because somebody. There it is. I'll send you this real quick. Actually, Caleb, are you watching the stream? Oh, it's all right. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
There you go.
Maybe.
There's that, guys. There's that.
I kind of see it.
But yeah, we'll talk about it. But all right, Caleb, are you ready to rock and roll?
I am ready.
All right, here we go.
You're listening to Clash Royale Radio with Dylan and Caleb in 3, 2, 1.
And welcome back to episode number 61. Holy cow, Caleb, I messed up.
Okay.
I was supposed to say, welcome back to Clash Royale. I said, welcome back to episode number 61. Oh, jeez.
You want me to do it? I can do it this time.
Do you actually want to?
I can if you want me to.
You know what? Why not? You ready?
Yep.
The floor is yours.
You're listening to Clash Royale Radio with Dylan and Caleb in 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to Clash Royale Radio. I am your co-host, Caleb.
I am your co-host, Dylan.
No, I screwed up.
This is why, guys, I do the intro. This is Clash Royale Radio episode number 61. And guys, this week we're going to be talking about what we call a Nerf alert and then a Dex spotlight afterwards. And it's going to be lots of fun. But Caleb, how's it going, man? Are you staying warm? I heard you have no water now. Everything's too cold. What's the temperature out there?
Yeah, it's 5 degrees right now. It's about 3 inches of snow, and I didn't like add like a drip to my faucets just to keep flowing water.
Now they're frozen.
Now they're just frozen, so I have no water.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's okay. It's okay. I don't need water. I got coffee and Mountain Dew. We're fine.
The guys, I don't know. This snowstorm is wild. It is like almost the whole United States, or at least half of it. And it's very long. It's crazy. It hasn't reached us yet here in North Carolina. It's going to be here around, it's showing around 9 to 10 o'clock tonight. So we still got a few hours still, but
we're looking like Greenland a little bit.
Yeah. Well, I'm not. Yeah. I don't care about the snow. It's just all the ice that we're supposed to be getting. We're supposed to get like a half of an inch of ice. That's insane.
Yeah,
but,
we're in trouble.
But yeah, guys, before we get started, obviously we are live on YouTube. So if you guys want to check us out on YouTube, just come check us out. We do all these on live as well. We're doing our best we can. We're also on X, Spotify, Apple Music. And then check us out on Discord. That's where a majority of us hangs out. You get a lot of notifications of when we are going to live or have an episode out or whatever. So check us out on Discord. And then we also do have a Patreon if you guys want to support us through this and help us, financially. I do have a Patreon. It's like $5 a month or so. We do have one Patreon that's been a supporter for a very long time, By Tor. He is also our staff member. I appreciate you, man. Just that $5, guys, it goes a long way, just helping us on expenses and stuff like that. And then, guys, we just started we just opened up signups for a dual battle league. Yeah, it is so fun. It's a lot of fun even running it too. It's a lot of work, but yeah, it's super fun. Just some of the basic rules. We don't have to go through this whole thing, but to join the league, guys, you have to be on Discord. You got to be in our server, and then there is a sign up like page or channel on there. You just type in, say, hey, I want to be in League A or B. There is 2 leagues, so yeah, A and B. The A League is mainly for your top ranked players, so like top 10K or more or better. The real sweaty players, I guess, or the quote unquote pro players. And then your B League is anybody below that, basically. And typically, you're going to be seeing a lot of people around that just made it to Ultimate Champion or like 12,000 trophies. Obviously, anybody can join. You know, if you're like 8,000 trophies, you want to join, that's fine. I mean, honestly, you probably won't win, but yeah. But yeah, we play a round robin and then playoffs right afterwards. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. But yeah, join on the Discord to be a part of that.
Man, I am so busy. I don't think I'm gonna be able to be a part of that. That's what sucks.
Yeah,
That's
working 2 jobs, man. That's gotta be tough.
It's tough. It's tough, but it's good. It's good. I'm learning a lot. I have a ton of experience coming in my way, and the money's nice.
Yeah, I bet.
I need to pay for a honeymoon.
Yeah. Okay, so I do have a story to tell you. So I've been wanting to tell you, but I was like, you know what? I'm gotta wait for our next episode. So at work, I was playing Clash, and so, well, obviously I was working, but then we are gotten super, super slow. So we're literally doing nothing. Like there's nothing's coming in. So we're literally just sitting around. We have our computers. We're doing some training as much as we can and stuff like that. But so one of the guys was like, man, we should like play a game together or something. I'm like, yeah, dude, play some Clash. He's like, oh yeah, I have to re-download that. And this guy is 39 years old, and he is hilarious. He downloads it and starts playing, and I'm sitting there watching him. And it's just kind of funny. Just bridge spam, like boom, everything at the bridge. It's just like, wow, this is how people just start out. They just throw everything down at the bridge, go there fast or whatever. But I played against him and did a 1v1, and I did Expo and stuff like that, and just killed him. But it's just funny because then he starts playing himself, you know, trying to play Trophy Road. And I think he's like I think he just got to 4,000 trophies, and he is like complaining, like as I'm trying to train, he's over there playing on the side of me playing a game. And he's like, man, what is this like thing that jumps down and just kills everybody and has these like big old knuckles? I'm like, yeah, that's the Mega Knight. He's like, what? It's some people call it Mega Nut, and then he starts calling it Mega Nut and stuff. But he's like, man, that thing is annoying. I said, you're telling me.
Yeah, so, you play it for
he didn't
play it for 9 years.
He didn't have it unlocked, but now he did finally, and he put it in his deck. And he had me make a deck, and I made him a mortar deck, but it's somewhat easy to play, which it does have Mega Knight and Miner and stuff like that. So he's actually done pretty good. But man, it's just hilarious, just the stuff that he does. Like he puts his gang for like if the opponent's laid down Valkyrie and the Valkyrie's coming down, he'll put gang down. Like I'm like, dude, no. It's just fun.
I have the exact same experience because whenever I came into my fiance's like family, you know, and now that we're obviously engaged and we're about to become a part of this family, well, I kind of rubbed Clash Royale off of her brothers, Travis and Trenton. And Travis, he wants to get coached, so he'll come up to me. He's like, dude, make a deck and stuff like that. And I'll get one for him, and then I'll show him how to play it. Mm-hmm. And then Trenton, no. Trenton's like, I got it, bro. And then he's throwing in garbage cards, and he's like, and he bridge spams, and like there's one time he tried fireballing the knight. I'm like, no, bro, that doesn't work.
That's better than what our cousin experienced. Somebody fireballed his P.E.K.K.A. Like, dude. Come on.
I remember that.
Dude, that was hilarious. It was funny that we were both watching that game too.
Oh man. That's funny.
But so, no, all right. Then I got my other coworker into it, and he's younger than me. Like he's still in, he's still in school, like college. And he downloaded it again. He says, dude, I used to be in my prime. I was so good. Dude, he's like 5,000 trophies. And I started playing Ice Bow against him because like he was kind of talking up like, oh, I'll get you, you know, just kind of playing all around. So I was like, all right, let's do it. It's 1v1. So that other guy was going to watch, and we were playing, and then I finally laid my Expo down, and that guy that was watching, he's like, oh, you better watch out for that crossbow. I'm like, I started dying. A crossbow.
Crossbow. That's the new name, guys. It's the crossbow.
It's just hilarious. But yeah, we've been playing a lot of Clash at work, and it's been actually kind of fun.
That is awesome.
Not as boring. So, but all right, guys, last episode, we did have some people text into the show. If you guys want to, it should be the first link in the comment section or whatever on the podcast form. You guys just click that and literally text in the show. We do have a couple of those. We didn't go through that last episode, but I figured we'd do it now. This one is from Pennsylvania, and he says, hey guys, you said that you need a hero to win nowadays, but I run a deck that you can win with no hero and no evos, that when played with no mistakes, counters everything in the meta. Let me know if you guys are interested, and I can send you guys a deck. He says it is a homemade deck, and so yeah, that is kind of wild. I'm actually intrigued. I'm actually very interested to see what kind of deck that is, and kind of figuring out what kind of trophies you are, or if you've like, or in ranked, because now you have to have an evolution to at least win. Like, yeah, I think you can get away with not having a hero, but you definitely have to have some evolutions, right?
I feel like you need to. Yeah. I mean, at least one. Either you need to have a hero or an evolution.
I think you need two. I think it's a must nowadays.
Maybe. I know, no doubt about it. Like the one card that if you're really going to be like if you really want to go for good and try it competitively, it's almost like you need to almost have arrows in your deck always, or fireball, arrows, log, or something. Like I feel like you always need to somehow need 2 spells. For sure, I feel like.
Yeah.
I could be wrong in that, but like, yeah, it's just.
I don't know. I think you can get away with one, but just depending on what kind of deck you are. But a lot of people are playing. Yeah. I don't know. I played a 2v2 game, and one of his teammates was playing all spells. It was insane. But
that's ridiculous.
Yeah. But no, I think you definitely, like right now, you have to play 2 evos, and that's because there's so many evos now. I think, what is there, like 30s and the 40s Evo cards now out there. You can get away with champions or no champions or heroes just because, you know, there's only like, I don't know, with champions, maybe 10. So, I don't know. Let's go to the next one. This one is from Spain, and it says, hey, I'm a new player, just started playing. After the Merge Tactics update, can you rate my deck? It is Evo Witch, Evo Mega Knight, Hero Knight, Log, Pump, Skarmy, Sparky, and Princess, the Tower. Oh, Princess and the Tower is Dagger Duchess. Love the podcast. Recommended it for any for Clash enthusiasts. So yeah, so I'm not judging, man. I swear, but the deck is kind of wild. Having a Mega Knight and a Sparky, I understand why you need Pump because you're pretty big, and then Princess is kind of wacky too. But honestly, with a Mega Knight and Evo Witch, you're golden right there. Hero Knight is very good. Honestly, if I had to change anything, get rid of Pump and get rid of Sparky, and play. You know, you're gonna need a win condition. You know, you're gonna need something like Hog Rider is pretty good. Let's see. I don't know, any win condition, honestly. Hog Rider, Wall Breakers, possibly. Even Goblin Barrel would be solid in that because you do have Princess. So yeah, I would actually put Goblin Barrel.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on the Dagger Duchess? Because I haven't been seeing a lot of people play her.
So my opinion, no, just do Archer.
Yes, that's how I think too. like
Princess.
Dagger Duchess is like so situational sometimes, but most of the time when I'm playing against somebody that's Dagger Duchess, I'm like, well, I won. Like, yeah, he can defend in single, but when double hits, good luck, dude. That's the only thing. That's the only bad thing about Dagger Duchess. Now, Supercell, that does not mean to buff the Dagger Duchess. Please, just leave it alone. But because there is some decks that work really well with Dagger Duchess, but majority of the time, no. Just play Princess. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Dagger Duchess is tough for me. I feel like the Boom Boy guy, Cannoneer, might be a little better than Dagger Duchess.
Now, what do you think of the Chef?
The Chef, oh man, it depends. Like for me, I use Chef. I use Chef on my main deck because I'm using Golem.
Yeah. Now, how's that going?
Pretty well. Actually, I haven't been playing it very much because I've been practicing the deck that you shared me that we're going to talk about on this deck spotlight. So yeah, I'm saving all my thoughts. Yeah, I'm saving all my thoughts on that later on. But yeah, I love that deck. I don't want to switch from the Chef. Now the Chef does suck on defense, but the cards that I have in play can help protect it. So like, it's nice to see a level 22 P.E.K.K.A. I'm not gonna lie, mini P.E.K.K.A. So it's pretty cool.
All right, let's go. This one is from Statford, and this person says, "Hi, my name is Bruce. I listen to your podcast very frequently. Through listening over the past year, the show has really become a part of my routine. I am a top 1,000 in Canada and hit Ultimate Champion every few seasons. My clan is also a top 20 in Canada, and I feel like I am a pretty competitive player. I know I have a lot that I could add to the show and would love if you would give me an opportunity of trying me in an episode. Thanks for the great podcast and look forward of hearing back from you." So Bruce, yeah, absolutely, man. The only way for us to really connect and to get to know you a little bit before we really add you onto the show, because I am so open to other like guests to come onto the show. You'd have to join the Discord.
Absolutely.
You have to join the Discord.
Absolutely.
And then let me know, like, you know, you can either DM me and stuff like that, kind of get to know each other and stuff like that. But absolutely, like, I am so for guests. Now, I think there is a rule. I have to check, but I think you have to be 18 years old or more, unless you have a parent like approval. I don't know. I have to really look at the rules here, but because I don't want to get in trouble or anything. But yeah, absolutely would love to have some guests, and actually having a top 1,000 player in Canada, that's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy. Being 1,000, man, it's just top 1,000 in anywhere. It doesn't matter. It's just mind blowing to me for how many people play the game or have played the game and staying consistent on the game and stuff like that. And yeah, that's man, I can't imagine me being like that, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Woo! I'll be bragging like hardcore.
And yeah. All right, we got some reviews from the Apple Podcast platform. Bubbles, he says, "Can you make an episode about the best decks for every arena? By the way, I love the show. I am in Royal Crypt, and I keep winning a few games and then losing like 5. So I hear you, pain. Win a few games and lose 5. Absolutely.
By the way, that's in every single arena and everything else. You're gonna win 5 games, and then you're gonna go on a major downhill. That's
okay, Bubbles. Bubbles, we actually might do that. Maybe not next episode, but the next episode after that.
Yeah,
I'm making a deck for every single arena. Well, how many arenas there are? That's like 20. That's what you're talking about. 20 decks. That's crazy. There's over 20. We might do that. And then we got another one. Gave us 5 stars as well. Fire Podcast. This person says, "I wish that Supercell would add a different mode with maps." With different physical layouts, not just the visual differences. So, Caleb, what do you think about that, dude? Like having 1 bridge or having 3 bridges or having no water at all, or I don't know.
I think personally, Clash Royale should adopt the idea of changing up the arena.
Well,
could you imagine?
You gotta be really careful, though. You know what I mean? You don't want to change.
Hang on. Can you imagine having a bigger arena? More tiles?
Or
longer to go,
what if-
farther to go to get the tower.
You remember what was that other game? That was kind of like Clash. It was
Warcraft.
Warcraft. Rumble.
Warcraft, you had to. The problem
You had
with
to
it was though,
scroll.
you did have to scroll and navigate where were your troops at and stuff like that, right? It was an auto
Yeah.
chess, same as Clash
Yeah.
Royale, but it was like an adventure. Now that would be cool if they adopt that. They changed it up in a way like that.
They need to do.
But I
Well,
was also-
yeah, go ahead.
No, you're fine. Or they could do it this way, where it's like Smite, where you have one tower in the center, another tower right behind it, but it's further away, and the main tower behind it. You have to destroy those two towers even before you get to the third one. It's the same concept as we
Yeah.
have now. You have to destroy right or left tower to get to the
That'd
center
be cool.
one, right?
Yeah.
But what if you have to destroy both of them to get to it? The games would last longer, of course,
Yeah.
but I think you would go down to one lane, or you had multiple ways to get through it. I think it would be very interesting
Yeah.
if they would adopt a way of changing it up instead of making it the same thing over and over and over again.
Here is what I think they should do, and they should have done this a long time ago. And I think this is what could really boost up the game, for sure. But let Brawl Star team come in and kind of like install like some sort of what do you call it? Where you can make your own stuff. Like make your own map, put your towers where you want. Like there's what do they call it? Workshop mode.
Or workshop sandbox mode.
Or something like that. And let the community like make some cool like games that people can share or something like that.
Well,
And do some
that
1v1s
too,
and stuff.
Dylan. That too, but I think what Clash Royale really needs is that they need to have a way where we can customize our own play style as well. Could you imagine bringing all the super troops that they bring in on special occasions, on special events?
Mm-hmm.
Like, can you imagine having that the super mini P.E.K.K.A. one shot kills everything,
That's
including
dumb.
a tower?
That's dumb.
Right? But could you imagine having all the super troops unlocked where we can make a customization to where like you can set up whatever deck you want?
Yeah.
Having there like you can have all champions if you want, all heroes.
Or what if you can make your own like mega draft and put all the cards in the draft, or you can pick the cards you can put into the draft and then have your buddies just 1v1 with the cards that you guys selected.
That's what I'm.
You know what I
That's
mean?
what I'm saying.
Yeah, that'd be
Just
sweet.
to where we can customize it even more and like don't make it so bad where like you can't play on trophy mode for this, can't play on ranked, obviously, right? But it's just like 1v1 or something like that, and it's your choice. You can do whatever you want, create whatever deck you want. There is no limitations to it.
Yeah.
Add as much as you want to it. I think it would be crazy. I think it would unlock more content for a lot of players, and it would boost Clash Royale even up more. But that's just me.
Yeah.
Could you imagine having all evolutions in your deck,
That'd be
or
that'd be insane.
just something like that,
That
right?
would be insane.
Or having the super mini P.E.K.K.A. and stuff like that. Like that would be
Yeah.
a lot of fun, in my opinion.
Yeah, that would be.
But anyways,
That would be a lot of fun. They have a lot of potential. They just gotta, I don't know, listen to the community.
yeah, exactly.
And then we have another one that says, which do you think would be a good deck for Arena 9? And which do you think needs an Evo more, the E-Spirit or the Heal Spirit? And not going to try, just being honest with you, I'm not really sure what kind of deck you need in Arena 9. I would have to kind of go and look. But what would need an Evo more? I would say, I'm going to say E-Spirit just because I like E-Spirit. And it'd be cool, like, if it chained or something like that. And if it chained, like, 5 or it gets to, like, its max chains, it just drops a zap or something. That'd be kind of, it'd be interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be useless against, like, bats or something like that. But if it did, like, a gang, it would kill the whole gang, you know?
Yeah.
But I
That's
don't
true.
know. But yeah, guys, I really appreciate all the nice things you guys have been saying. And I really appreciate it. I read every single one of them, and I try to implement them into the podcast. There's a lot of times where, like, especially last episode, where Caleb and I like, hey, let's just do it. And we just jumped on and went. We didn't have hardly any time to really prepare or put some stuff down. So, but yeah, I try to put a few into the podcast for you guys.
Yeah, we do appreciate it. This is our favorite thing to talk about. This is why we have it.
Absolutely. All right, guys, let's go to the next segment. And we're going to be talking about Caleb's new segment that he just came up with. It is the Nerf Alert. I had to go back and figure out what that was. But yeah, Nerf Alert. And basically the cards that we think that still needs a nerf that we think. So I'll go first because I did this one. I think the hero, or not the hero, but the Evo Ghost still needs a nerf. The usage rate is 12%. The dude is insane. Every video, like pro players that I've seen, they always say that this is the best Evo in the game. So a lot of people are playing this card. There's a lot of different decks. Obviously, the 3 decks that I laid out here, 2 of them are RG. But I've seen Graveyard with this. I've seen Drill with this. Obviously, 3 Musketeers is super strong right now. So yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Have you seen this card a lot, Caleb?
I have not, actually.
Really? That's crazy.
No. The next card that we're talking about, it's the reason why it's up there. I have been seeing it a lot, and it's annoying.
Go for it.
So what I think it needs a nerf alert is the Evo freaking Witch. She, again, heals way too much. And if you make a mistake under the fact where you kill all of her skeletons before you even touch her or whatever, she's going to heal up even more. Mm-hmm. And when she has a tank in front of her, it's even worse. And she will tear down anybody. It's just nuts how she re-heals so fast and so much. It's so annoying.
I haven't.
And
yeah, go ahead.
You know when it's broken whenever they put it in the cycle cards. I went up against a cycle deck that it's all about recycling the Witch as much as possible.
Yeah.
Just so you can have another Evo out there and it's broken. I'm like, oh my goodness. So it's annoying.
Yeah. I agree, because with the Evo Witch, you really got to pay attention, because if you mess up one time and you don't have the best response for her anymore, it's just game over, and you literally can't stop her. And by the time you finally get back to the card that works really good against her, they're already back to another Witch. So it's stupid, and I just don't like this card. But I agree, dude. The healing just needs to be less, and this is the 3 decks, the best 3 decks with the Witch, and it's obviously Graveyard. But yeah, she's just strong, especially in mid ladder. So everybody's playing her in mid ladder. So that's probably why we have her on there. But all right, let's go with my next one. Is the Evo Furnace. Now he just got a buff for some reason, absolutely insane. I don't know why, but it definitely needs a nerf. It's an 8% usage. A lot of people are playing him. Win percentage is 51%. But again, it's kind of crazy because I looked at the best 3 decks with this card, and it's all Graveyard. It's so crazy. There's so many Graveyard decks out here. But yeah, he is very broken. And again, a lot of the pro players are saying it's absolutely broken. Like, I just watched Surtag not too long ago, and he's just killing everybody that he's playing, and it's just because of the Furnace. If they don't have an answer with the Furnace, then it's just game over.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know why they decided to give the Furnace a buff the way they did.
Yeah, because I thought it was super balanced the way it was.
I thought it was too, until Clash Royale for some reason did not. And now I do see this guy everywhere. This guy has been around the town.
All right, Caleb, you want to go to the next one?
Yeah, we'll go to the next one. We'll head up another one that we think that might need a nerf alert. I haven't seen it too much, but I definitely understand it. It's the Evo Piggies.
Yeah, I think
makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. I think what they really need to nerf here is the drop down splash damage. It needs to go way down.
It does.
To the point
it's
to maybe to the point where it will not kill spear goblins, but it'll kill skeletons.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just crazy. And maybe it just needs to nerf the tower damage and maybe keep the normal damage to the troops, but maybe the tower damage needs to go less. Because that's what's really scary about this thing. And we're not saying the piggies themselves need a nerf. It's just the Evo side. And they're playing everywhere. That piggies with Evo Ghost is insane. I've seen that so many times. It's crazy. But
yeah, I mean, yeah. And these piggies, it's a 1 cycle, right? I'm assuming.
are they? I think so. I think you're right.
Yeah.
One side.
And
No,
the fact
they got to be 2. Man, I don't remember. Go ahead.
Yeah, but the other thing that makes them so deadly, which I hope they never take this away, but you can split them. So when you have these Evo piggies flying around and stuff like that, you got 2 on each side. That's a lot of damage on both of the towers,
Yeah.
and you got to pick. That's what sucks. And I think you nailed it on the head, Dylan. It's like, yeah, it's that splash damage.
Yeah.
And you got to have ranged troops. You can't just set anything underneath it, or
Yeah,
they're
I know
gonna
it.
like. It's that's hard to defend. It
Yep.
absolutely is. So
those are the 4 cards that we think for sure needs a nerf. Let us know if we missed one, and what card needs a nerf in your guys' opinion. We do have what we call in the hunt with some of the cards that we possibly needs a nerf. We can understand maybe not, but they're really strong right now in the meta, and that's obviously Graveyard. If you guys looked at the last couple of decks that we shared on there, a lot of it was Graveyard. Graveyard is absolutely insane still, and I don't know if it's because of the Graveyard, because of that 1 extra skeleton that they buffed for some reason, or it's the supporting cast, I would say.
yeah.
And then Skeleton Barrel, just because we don't like it, but it's still really good in my opinion.
It's ridiculous.
I don't know what they need to change here. Still, I think last episode, the first balloon needs to drop once, like it needs to react like a clone. So right when it gets damaged.
Oh, no, that's a good point, Dylan.
Yeah, right when it gets damaged, it
that.
drops the first balloon, but make the second balloon, act normal.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Do you think this is the hardest card to balance right now?
I don't know. No, I don't think so. I really think that's what they need to do.
Yeah, just make the first drop the
Because it'll still be solid. You know what I mean?
clone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh. I never thought about that. That's a good
Yeah.
point. That's a good point. Well, the other one
Yeah.
is this is where your heroes. I'm pretty sure everybody's gonna be like, dude, like heroes need a nerf too and stuff like that. Actually, in my opinion, not really. Heroes are so far, I feel like balanced. But anyways, the hero giant though did get a do I want to say a buff or something like that? Or
I'm not sure.
it's probably the best hero in the game, the giant, but I haven't seen a lot of it.
Yeah, it probably needs a nerf. Like I can understand maybe not, because I think this one's really hard, and that's why we put this in the hunt. Like we're really looking at this. It doesn't necessarily need a nerf right where it's at right now, I guess. And I think it's a lot of because of the Graveyard. That's probably why he's so high right now, because him and Graveyard work really well together.
Yep.
But with the hero giant, yes, with the hero giant, you really gotta use your brain. Like guys, I know you gotta use your brain in Clash. When a good time is to like send the card to the other lane, because if you do it in the wrong time, you're gonna get your other tower. You actually have to defend. So you spent 1, and you got to spend how much is his ability? I think it's 1 elixir. Then you got to spend more elixir on defending that troop. So you really got to pay attention and really use your brain on when you can use his ability. But his ability is really not the strongest. I really think it's just because of the Graveyard and the Evo Witch scheme going around right now is probably why he's so in the 32 spot according to Royal API. So,
Yep.
let's go with the next card, and this one kind of pains me, but after really looking at it, and I've been playing this card a lot, and so has Caleb, is the Cannon Cart. We think, like I said, it's in the hunt. It's very strong, and
it's so good.
After they reworked it, I thought it was dead, wouldn't work, but honestly, they did a fantastic job still, and it's a strong card. It's ranked number 4th right now, according to Royal API. So. The usage rate is only 2%. The win percentage is 53%, and currently going down a little bit. But
yeah.
And then we got the last card, the Golden Knight. Everybody loves the Golden Knight, right? it's so, like you said, Caleb, it's so gimmicky. It's so like unpredictable of when like, I swear, my troop was like next to my tower. He lays the ability and somehow it does not. And then other times it does. Like, I don't know. It doesn't make any sense.
It's either that like there's a glitch that Clash Royale needs a fix on him, which possibly, or I don't know.
That's true.
He is so inconsistent on how he dashes. It's not like okay, I know that I can get a bounce off. It's actually now if I get a bounce off, it's like a luck challenge thing when you hit the ability button. Like, because I don't like I played so many games against him, like what you're just now talking about, where I know for a fact, like, okay, no way this doesn't connect. That sucks. And then it doesn't connect. I'm like, oh my goodness, he just got robbed.
Yeah. Yep.
But there's times it connects and it doesn't just connect. It connects to 50,000 more other things.
Yep.
And it is just like, wow, you got to be kidding me. It is so weird.
But yeah, those are the cards that are in the hunt. So I'll say them one more time for those of you that are listening anyway and not watching the stream. It's Graveyard, Skeleton Barrel, the Hero Knight. That's Evo Skeleton Barrel. Then you got the Hero Knight, Cannon Cart, and the Golden Knight. Those are the cards that we think are in the hunt. Doesn't mean they necessarily need a nerf, but you know they're pretty strong right now. So
yep, for sure.
All right, we are going now to the deck spotlight.
Let's get into it.
And I sent this deck to Caleb and I said, dude, I am 22-1 with this deck. I have been doing so well. You got to give this a try. And Caleb's been playing it and sounds like you've been doing very well with it.
Yes, I finally figured, once you finally figured it out, which this one does take skill, higher skill than what my main deck is, obviously, because honestly, my main deck, it doesn't take that much skill. The only thing you need skill on the main deck is knowing when to push and knowing when to lay down your tornado.
Yeah.
To suck everything in and then let everything else take care of itself, and then it's a game over. But anyways,
but yeah,
this deck, however, you got to defend very well, and I suck at defense. So it took me a while to find a way to defend and then find a way to push and know what to throw up there. So after a little bit of coaching.
Go ahead.
Here
is the deck real quick. It is the Here, we'll do the Evos. You got the Evo Mortar and the Evo Bats. And then your champion is your Skeleton King. And then you have Cannon Cart, Arrows, the Goblin Gang, Ice Wizard, and the Miner. And this deck is called a Mortar Bait deck with the Princess Tower. That's very important. You could run the Cannoneer. I like Princess Tower way better. It's more consistent. But a lot of people do play with Cannoneer, which I have no issues with. But like, again, with all the like squishy units now, like the hyper bait going around, it's just better just to keep it simple, keep it consistent, just use the Princess Tower. But yeah, I went 22-1 and with a 95% win rate, and it went down probably a little bit. I would say it's probably close to in the 80% now. I'm still grinding with this. It's so good, especially against like your P.E.K.K.A.s and your Mega Knights, because to believe it or not, the Skeleton King's got some really good HP. And you got the Ice Wizard to slow everything down. You got the Cannon Cart that shoots range that does a lot of damage. Mainly you just want to play defensively and then wait for a good push. If you have a good push going because you played pretty good defense, lay your mortar down, then watch her work. The Miner does a lot of good chip, arrows for, anything squishy, Goblin Barrel, their firecrackers or something like that. I do notice if they do have Hog Rider, you really got to play a little bit more conservative. You got to use your building for their Hog Rider because you don't really have anything that will kill their Hog Rider immediately, like a mini P.E.K.K.A. or anything like that. I did try this deck with mini P.E.K.K.A. instead of the King. It just doesn't work the best. The King does splash damage, and obviously he does have an ability, and his ability is very strong if you don't waste it. Because you can cause them to use their arrows or their zap or their log. And if they do that, you can do bats, or you can do Miner Bats or Miner Gang on the other lane or something like that. So it's very, I like the Skeleton King for sure for that slot. And Cannon Cart is your MVP, dude. It's
absolutely,
he is your card and he will give you the most value. place him in the places where you think he will get you the most shots. If you place him in right in front of a P.E.K.K.A., he's not giving you the most shots. Play him in
you want to treat him. You want to treat him like a dart goblin or a flying machine a little bit.
Yeah,
place how you would place the flying machine or dart goblins,
Yeah,
and then you'll be fine.
absolutely. So, and then obviously, if you have a good opportunity and you have Evo Mortar up, place him at the bridge, then Miner in the back. You have your cannon cart, close in front of your tower. You got your Skeleton King splashing and everything. It's just tower down. I can't tell you how many times that I have been down so much in single, and then he's about to get my tower, but I go in double and just absolutely smash his other tower, and I just win. It's the comeback that I can get from this deck is insane, because they make one mistake and you have a healthy mortar on their tower, and it's evolution. And bats are pretty good too. You do not sleep on the Evo bats. They can go absolutely nuts. And Caleb, I don't know if you've seen this, but I've actually tried this a few times, and it catches people off guard. So if you place the Miner, okay, we're going towards the right side of their tower, or their side of the map, okay, on your right side. If you place them one tile inside to the right on the left side of their right tower, it will make it to where their other tower will shoot the Miner. Okay? I don't know if you knew that.
Yep, I did know that.
So what you could do is place the Miner there and then place your bats on the other lane.
Oh my goodness.
People don't think of it, because people are like, oh, that was stupid bats. Why would they play bats there? But then they take a double take. I'm like, wait, both of the towers are shooting out the Miner. So yeah, I got to do something with this bat. And I would get, 1,000 to 2,000 damage from people just to oh, wait, that's actually a thing.
Holy
So
crap.
play around with the Miner. Obviously, you want to be careful. Make sure they don't have tornado. So really, place him in places where he won't get tornadoed in. And obviously, your Ice Wizard can be MVP as well. He's another card that really slows things down. He's really good against balloon decks and stuff like that. So you really got to be careful placing him too. But yeah, Caleb, what's your thoughts on this deck when you've been playing?
Obviously, I feel like the same thing goes with everybody. When you start playing this deck, it does take a while to adjust and get used to okay, how do I push and how do I defend? I lost a lot of games, got frustrated pretty fast trying to play this deck and understand and stuff like that. And I obviously, Dylan coached me and helped me out. Hey, just try this or try that, and it worked. But once you get the hang of it, is it deadly, and it's actually really fun to play. I love Evo Mortar. I always love playing with fun. Yeah, always a blast to play with. And the comebacks, like what Dylan said, the comebacks are insane. I'm a horrible defender, and so usually they'll go ahead and take one tower down, but it is so much fun.
Yeah.
Where you make a great push, you make a great play, and all of a sudden it's a tied up ball game going to overtime, and then you end up pulling it out and winning it. One of the greatest games I ever had was, this guy didn't take my tower down yet, and none of my towers yet, but there was 26 health, and he had stupid
that's crazy
poison. He had stupid poison.
I saw
and I was at 300 damage on the other tower. Not my tower, but his tower has 300 damage. I place my mortar at the bridge. All he has to do is cycle. So he's doing everything in his power to recycle everything
to get to.
And
I
have a pretty good push, but he stopped placing down cards, which made the mortar lock on, which was an Evo mortar, lock on to his tower that was at 377.
Mm-hmm.
And he placed down poison, and poison took a while to kill my freaking tower, even though it was at 26 health. It just needed one tick and it was done.
Yeah, if that poison had one more tick, you would have lost. But you had that mortar shot.
But that mortar,
it's crazy.
and then that's when I knew. Good game.
Yep.
It was the craziest game. One of the craziest games I've ever played, for being so tight and so close, because I'm not killing one. I feel like 1 millisecond I would have been toast.
Absolutely.
It was so fine tuned.
And I think I sent you a game as well. And I think I posted that in a short on the YouTube channel. And
I did see it.
that game was absolutely insane because he was up so much and was able to get to the tower, and the time was going down so fast. And I'm kind of fast forwarding here. So just to give you listen to this. So I paused it right now. I got 10 seconds left, or right now it's showing 11 seconds left. He's got 690 HP on my tower. That's what I have on my tower. And I have to deal 2,300 damage on his tower to win. I did that in 10 seconds. I mean,
Oh my goodness.
if you guys want to check it out, it should be the very latest short video that I posted on there. It's crazy, but yeah. But anyway, that is the deck, Mortar Bait, guys. Yeah, I've been playing on ladder, so I was pretty low on ladder. I was like 10,000, I think, and now I am just a few games away from 12K. So I've been killing it with this Mortar Bait. Haven't really played ranked much. Probably won't play a whole lot of ranked this season. I'm not really too motivated. I don't know why, but I am having fun with ranked. But anyway. But before we go, guys, we do let's talk about the new the leak that came in. So Clash Royale posted Born in the Shadows, and it's like it's got roses at in the outside, and it's got this like plate. A lot of people are thinking it's Mega Minion because it fits with the
shape of the helmet.
The shape of the helmet. So Caleb, if it is Mega Minion, what do you think? And if it is a hero, what do you think the ability could be on a Mega Minion?
He's gonna summon in a Mega Knight, and it's gonna come down. And I'm just
anything
kidding.
Mega.
Yeah, no kidding. Man, it's tough.
Yeah, it could be a lot of things. I think it'd be kind of cool if summon some minions or something like that. Or
I was about to say that too, like some minions.
Yeah. Or maybe if he goes invisible or something like that. But we do have we already have something like that, like the Queen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm struggling to find an idea or what he could do.
Yeah.
He can obviously target both air and ground.
Yeah.
So I want to say maybe it's like, I don't know.
Or maybe it's going to be like another shield card, like because in my opinion, he's like a flying knight, just not the amount of HP he's got because he's flying.
Exactly.
I wonder if he's going to have some sort of shield.
Maybe he'll have a shield, and which would be interesting. I would like to see a different concept of a shield.
Yeah.
Something that we have never seen before, not just like a normal tank, right? Or not like the Evo Knight, or how the Knight is in general. Maybe just see a totally different tank that could be a new strategy.
Yeah.
Or what he's really good at, though, is not necessarily offense, though. It is defense.
That's true. So I was thinking maybe what if they did something like the ability, kind of like the Hero Knight, but it targets the tower or targets the troops to the highest HP of the other troop of the opponents.
Now, that would be interesting.
That'd be something interesting. So like if your tower is actually on like, I don't know, something small, like a musketeer or something like that, but there's a giant behind it or something like that, you can hit that.
I just thought of this.
Go ahead.
I just thought of this. What if they what if the minion could sing, and he hit an ability, and he has this bubble around him, okay? The circle around him, and that's where the music is at. And anytime anybody hears the music, they fall asleep. They just stop where they're at, and that'd be
different. That would be different.
Can you imagine? Could you imagine a Princess Tower? It's not a freeze, but can you imagine the Princess Tower just snoozing, like he's sleeping, because the minions just. Oh my goodness! Like it's another freeze, obviously, but it's just a different concept of it, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do. I'm kind of clueless on the point of trying to make up ideas. Like this one's tough because I don't think this dude can walk. This dude's flying.
It'd be tough. But we're just assuming that it's going to be Mega Minion. So like a lot of people are assuming. So it might be. It might not be. It could be something totally different. But yeah. Do you think they're going to be done making some evolutions? Do you think they're just going to be stuck on heroes or what?
I feel like they are. I feel like the evolutions might come back.
I think they will come back. I think they need to keep going though. But obviously, I'm not going to be mad about them keep adding. Like a lot of people on X right now are mad that they're just going to keep adding heroes. But that's what the game needs to be fixed. They need to add more heroes. That way, it kind of balances it out. Just like I keep saying this over and over and over, but just like when they added evolutions. Everybody hated evolutions, but now everybody's like, no, keep going at evolutions. We like it. Keep it going. Now when heroes come out, and there are very few of them, no, stop putting them out there. But I tell you, when they get to about 20 or so, maybe more than 15, it's going to start being more fun. I promise you.
Yep. The only thing that's confusing to me that I don't not like at all about heroes, doesn't matter how many you put on the board or whatever, it doesn't matter how many they make. They're just like champions, and you got to set those two different. I'm sorry, but you do.
I don't know what they need to do. I have no idea.
And so you need to make where champions can be. There's something about champions that they have that no other card has.
Yeah, exactly.
But guess what? Now heroes have it. So I
what's the
like
difference? Yeah,
exactly. I love the idea of heroes. Don't get me wrong. I don't care what people say. Like, no, that really hurts the game. I actually love the concept of heroes,
and that's why. Here's my thinking what they should do with champions. To make them better than heroes, in my opinion, but either have them add pets to where you can add any pet to them that does, an extra, like an ability or whatever.
Yep.
Or add how Merge Tactics has like these, I don't know, if you add two together, they're a little bit stronger.
Yeah.
But you can add these tokens to it damage skeletons harder, or it a little perks that you can like customize on each champion, you know what I mean? But
or maybe do different abilities. So like instead of
that'd be
Clash Royale, don't freaking do this, but like the Skeleton King, could you imagine instead of doing a Skarmy, it summons in like 3 or 4 skeleton dragons?
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Comes from the ground and flies and just starts hitting.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be nut.
Yeah.
I mean, just a little. I mean, like I think it'd be really cool if champions there was a way that you can change abilities for them and stuff like that.
Yeah, have three different abilities, and you get to choose one. Based around your deck.
To be real honest, I think pets needs to be the biggest update that needs to come out. That would be so cool. I think just champions having pets, and that would set the difference now to heroes, to evos, and then the champions. Having a pet though would be nuts.
That'd be cool. I feel like absolutely.
And when it dies, the pet dies too. I don't know, but it would just be nuts. And you would have at that point almost like 9 cards on the game. Like it's a totally different new deal.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's interesting.
Very interesting. All right, guys, that's going to do it for episode number 61.
I have one more thing that I would like to put in just for fun.
Yep, go ahead.
Make it. Okay, this is totally off topic, but I thought about this, and I'm just like, you know what? This would be interesting to talk about. Let's build an Avengers lineup, Dylan, with Clash Royale cards. What is your superheroes? Do you think the most baddest superheroes that could like save the world or whatever? I got mine.
How many do you need?
Well, I just did 8. I did it regular 8.
Oh man. Okay, well I think Mega Knight's got to be in there. So it can be like the Hulk.
Big time. Mega Knight's like the Hulk, the record dude. The Mega Knight will jump anywhere and just uppercut people.
The Shield guy or America, whatever his name is, Captain America. That's gonna be like the Knight, I would say.
You think that's a Knight?
I
know what Spider-Man is. Spider-Man's that.
Hang on. Spider-Man would be. Oh man,
he's a fisherman.
Oh, okay.
That dude's gonna rope around everywhere. Okay. And he can hook people.
Okay. Let's see. Iron Man would be something.
I think Mini P.E.K.K.A.
Okay, yeah, I like Mini P.E.K.K.A. Yeah.
Mini P.E.K.K.A. I know he can't fly, but
He'll get an Evo or a hero about, or
He'll get an Evo and hero, yeah.
Yeah, he needs an Evo, yeah. He
What
already
would
got a
be
hero.
Thor? Would Thor be like Evo Dragon? Because he's lightning or Sparky.
Thor would be, yeah, like Sparky, or even like Hog Rider because he has the hammer.
Oh, that's so true. He's Hog Rider.
It took me a little bit to figure out who Thor was. I was like, wait, oh yeah, that's the sound of thunder.
Thunder. Oh, that's so funny. And then the bow and arrow guy, we know who he is.
Yeah,
He's going to be the magic archer.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Yeah. Who would be the villains? Like, who would be the Thanos? Who would be Thanos?
Man. Thanos? Do you think P.E.K.K.A.?
No, I was thinking somebody more purple. I was thinking maybe
Oh, no, he's the bowler.
I was thinking Bowler or
Thanos
E-Drag, or not E-Drag, E-Giant. I guess he's not really that purple though, but
No, yeah.
that's a tough one.
That is a tough one.
Or
What would
Giant.
be
It could be
Luke?
Giant for Thor.
It could be Giant. That could be Giant for Thor, yeah. So he doesn't have the hammer. I really like Hog Rider.
Yeah. Or not Thor. I didn't mean Thor. I meant Thanos
Oh, Thanos? Oh.
for Giant.
Yeah.
That's what I meant.
Oh, man. That's so fun.
Yeah, that's interesting. I'm trying to remember all the stuff because
I'm just
like,
doing the
Superman,
normal.
but
Who would be?
Superman's not
Who
in
would
it.
be Natasha? She would.
Dude,
would
I don't
she
even
be
know
like
who that
the
is.
Bandit?
I don't even know who that is.
Natasha Romanoff.
Yeah, I have no idea.
She's Scarlet.
What about Catwoman? Is that DC or is that Marvel?
That's DC.
Oh, of
Get
course
out
it
of
is.
here. That's DC.
Yeah.
Huh. I'm trying to think. We got Iron Man, Captain America, Hulk. We're just doing the original, okay? The
Yeah.
OG.
Yeah.
Hulk. We got Hawkeye. Thor.
I feel like we're missing one.
I feel like we're missing one. I
We had
should
Captain
know this.
America.
Captain America, Iron Man.
Think of the big movies.
Hawkeye.
Think of the big movies.
You got Thor. I mean,
know.
I know Wanda, like Vision and Wanda. Yeah, I know them, but like,
Oh, what about the super woman or whatever she is?
oh, Marvel, Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel. Yeah.
Who would be Captain Marvel? Oh boy, she needs to be flying. Is there a female flying troop in Clash Royale?
Lava Hound. She's pregnant.
Wow.
Oh.
Dang, that's a horrifying story. Every lava hound is death of childbirth.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
man.
sad.
Well, isn't that how spiders are?
I guess that's true, yeah. 9 kids, that's a lot. Yeah, you're right. Anybody would die of childbirth if they had 9 kids coming right up.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, that was an interesting topic.
Man.
Absolutely. But all right, guys, that's going to do it for this episode. Obviously, I'm going to just say this again. If you guys want to join the Dual Battle League, where we play everybody one time, there's a round robin, and after that, there is a tournament or a playoffs. You have to join the Discord. There is a sign up page or channel on there. You guys go on there and tell me what league you want to be in, A or the B League. Check us out on YouTube. And then we also have a Patreon, that helps us out with the financial stuff on here to keep us going, keep us rolling. I think it's just like $5 a month. There is actually a donation page you guys can check out as well. You guys can just donate. And with that donation, you guys can add a note to it. So, and if you guys want me to, I can read it on the show as well. So if you guys just want to do that, whatever works for you guys. We do appreciate you everybody that is listening, and we will see you on the next episode.
Rah, rah, roo.
Yes, sir. Easy money.